All right, welcome to today's trade recap. Today I'll be going over the two trades I ended up taking that lost me, and the P&L comes right here. $1,475. You guys can see it right here, total P&L. So now let me go right into the charts and show you how I did it. And then you guys can see. So basically start off daily time frame always and see what it tells me. Today it did tell me something because it was telling me that price was drawing towards this daily high. So for me, I pretty much had it guaranteed that we were gonna come up and take out this. Okay. It was also a 4-hour high. It was just like a swing high that price was drawing towards, and it was just a clear draw on liquidity. Same thing on the 1 hour. Now, what else did I see on the 1 hour? That we had, okay, obviously we had a little bit more liquidity up here to the upside. But that we had all of these like up candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up candles in a row. And then we left a bunch of 1 hour fair value gaps here, unfilled fair value gaps. And this is just, that. Okay, so we had a bunch of 1 hour fair value gaps, right? Also, inside of that, a bunch of low resistance 15-minute liquidity and also 5 minutes. So this was pretty much low res liquidity. So in order for price to move higher, it would first have to make a move lower, right? Sweep out some of this liquidity, maybe fill. I saw this. Fill this fair value gap, and then from there we can see what we want to do. But the other scenario that I saw price doing is it just instantly skyrockets up, and then that's a clear look. Like if it went straight up, right, or whatever, or maybe went a little bit lower, but then it went all the way up and it took out this high just like right away. And then from there, I would have had a very clear bearish bias because we have not only just this low resistance liquidity, even more low resistance liquidity to go take out. But at market open, price flooded lower. It went down a lot. And so this was a little bit of a confusing day because the day wasn't confusing. I just played it wrong. I'll show you guys right here. So basically, we came down, we filled this 1 hour fair value gap, and we also made an SMT off of these lows. So once I had seen this, it was my fault for not observing this and being like, okay, this is clearly very, very bullish. I was bullish, but I was like questionable, and I shouldn't have been questionable because if we take out lows down here, we take out 15-minute lows, right? We fill a 1 hour fair value gap. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. We make an SMT off of those lows, and then we're also drawing towards all-time highs, which is a strong draw on liquidity. I should have been more bullish here. So once I see price go up, then if it comes, okay, once I see this move, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get in here because that's right away, and I don't do that. I was waiting for like a pullback of some sort, and we literally got the pullback here. We filled this 1 minute fair value gap, and then we pushed up higher. That wasn't enough for me. I was waiting for a little bit more, and then it went down. Now, I failed to see this. There was a bullish SMT off of 944, 946 lows. 944, 946. Here on ES, it's going higher, and then on NQ, it was going lower. So that's a second bullish SMT. After price already, without breaking structure to the downside, it maintained structure to the upside, came down. It filled a bunch of our confluences. It actually filled every confluence. It filled the equilibrium. It filled this order block here. It filled the fair value gap. It literally filled everything. And I saw this long because this was also a protected low. Like this long would have been the best move here. And then towards all-time highs, it would have been an amazing clean move. But this was what didn't make me enter. Here we have this 5 minute. Sorry, my fault. Yeah, okay. Where's the 5 minute? Oh, it's right here. It's just being hidden. Okay. We have this 5 minute fair value gap right here. This one. NQ obviously inversed it, but ES, because remember, this is a big gap, so I'm going to use it as a strong like place of reversal. Like this was a strong indication of what price wanted to do next. On ES, it had filled it all the way, but also had filled bearish 5-minute confluences, and the 5-minute even closed bearish. So this is why I was pretty, because ES was showing me bearish signs, and then NQ was showing me bullish signs, which is why I didn't want to take the long, because then I thought I would have got stopped out for them price to go lower, because there is all this liquidity. So, because as you guys can see, the order block got filled, the 5-minute fair value gap got filled, the equilibrium got filled, all of that. So, it's okay that I didn't take a setup, right? Because I wasn't very confident because I'd seen this. That's fine. But after, price came up and it took out all-time highs here. Now, from here, I should have switched my bias. I should have. I thought price was just going to keep going up, and I don't know why I thought that. My logic was that, but there's highs on ES to go take out. There's all-time highs that ES did not take out and NQ did. But what I failed to see is if one index takes out the all-time high, then the other one is not gonna go and take it out. Like the other one, like SMTs, especially like on such like major draws on liquidity, are a huge point of reversal. So we had this really big bearish SMT, and then also a lot of low resistance liquidity to the downside. I failed to realize, like, my bias was just wrong. I had a right bias in the big beginning, but after the bias had played out, my bias was not correct. I was waiting for, a tap into this 5-minute fair value gap right here, which we got. It was also like a, what's it called, BPR, like a double fair value gap. We got that. And then I was waiting patiently for a break of structure, which we got right here, and put my stops down there. This isn't a bad setup. It's a really good setup. It's what I've done before a lot of times. It's just that the context was the wrong place, because if we have an SMT at the highs, and what I like to use is this analogy. If I would have entered this position here, which I was looking at, and it already hit my full TP, then why would I enter again? Like, if my position already hit full TP, then I can't re-enter with the same position. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, it's not like a partial got hit. It's the full TP got hit. And so I should have just stepped back, taken another look, looked at it again, seen that, hey, the 1 hour is extremely overextended. We need a pullback. And I should have tried catching the pullback. So it was either to take these longs, or then I would have tried catching like a small pullback or something like that. Or the best scenario would have been just to not take anything if I wasn't very confident. So that is what I did wrong. I'm telling you, it was messy. It was all over the place. The reason I didn't take shorts was just because I didn't think price would go down, up, and then back down again. So I don't know. It was just I confused myself, and looking back at it, obviously good setup, but definitely would not have taken this if I had the chance to again. Then I re-entered. I entered there. I got stopped down there at these lows. Then I re-entered after seeing another bigger structure, because I thought maybe price came down, swept these lows, these equal lows, and then now that it's a protected low, now we're going to go higher, and I was wrong again. And I got stopped right away. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. Just the bias was very wrong. Losses like this do happen. Like, just so you know, guys, I'll show every trade I take. I'll show the losses and the wins. But trust me, most of the times, I know where price is moving. Just today was not it. It's okay, though. Still made money this week. And, yeah, stay tuned for... Guys, stay tuned for some crazy uploads that are going to come out soon. And if you have any video recommendations, just drop them in the comments below. I'll make a video on them. But yeah. And then, optional, but if you guys want to, again, same thing. There's a link in the description to join the community. If you want, go for it. I will live trade in front of you. And then I'll help you with anything else, personalized questions, trade reviews. And again, this is a one-on-one. This is like, the community is not huge. I'm not a huge influencer yet. But this is gonna be, if you want more personalized access, then you join this community. That's the benefit of this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, because it's now Friday. And next week I'll be back at it. I'll make back and both of these losses and more money. So stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next one. Peace.